Okay, look, I need you to be quiet. I'm gonna handle this. Is there a problem, officer?
Yeah, I need to see your license and registration, please.
I need to reach into my glove compartment and get it.
All right.
Here you go.
Thank you. So, you know why I pulled you over?
I asked you what the problem was, sir. I don't know what else.
You ran that stop sign back there. So where are you coming from tonight?
My friends.
Oh, yeah? How about you? Is this your friend? Yeah. So where are you going to?
Home.
Your house or her house?
Huh?
Are you all right now?
Yes, sometimes.
You seem a little nervous. I tell you what, can both of you get out of the vehicle for me? I noticed you closed and locked your door there. Is something wrong?
Oh, habit.
So, here's the situation. I need to take a look inside your car, just really quickly, to make sure that you don't have any, like, major illegal things going on in there.
I do not consent to any searches, sir.
Look, it's not going to be a big deal. I just need, I need to make sure that you don't have, like, a kilo of cocaine back there, and then I'll send you on your way.
I do not consent to any searches, sir.
Are you running drugs through this neighborhood? Is that what's going on here?
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
Yes, you are being detained. This is a traffic stop. Now listen, I'm not trying to give you any trouble here, but I need to look through your car to make sure you don't have anything you're not supposed to.
I do not consent to any searches, sir.
Okay, so I need to get the dogs down here. Is that what you're telling me? Because I can get them down here, right? And I can get a judge to sign a warrant to get in your trunk, and if I get the dogs down here, it's going to be my supervisor and the entire squad. All right? They're going to be tearing your car apart. If my supervisor is down here while we're tearing your car apart, I'm not going to be able to cut you a break the way I'm trying to do now, right?
I do not consent to any searches. Am I free to go?
You're not free to go. Both of you back in the car. Stay there. I'll be back. Ooh, 15 minutes later. Here's your ticket for running that stop sign. Don't let me see you around here again.
You won't do it again, sir.
Law this again. I'm very impressed. All right. So, in this next skit, do you want to?
I didn't have to.
I heard you say I won't do it again, which was an admission of guilt. So,
I should say that. Okay.
yeah, not so. I'm sorry, not so like make a big deal out of it. But it's tough to stick to this script, but I would stick right to it.
Okay.
Do you have to say where you're going when she said I'm going home?
Probably don't have to, no.
So
Once
you say
again, you do
nothing.
not have to answer any
No.
questions that the police ask you other than to identify yourself, which means your name and your address, possibly your birth date. Usually your name and address is good enough. Anything else, where you work, where you're going to, who your friend is, none of that. You don't have to answer anything.
Is there anything you can say when they ask you that?
Yes,
regardless
there is.
of just being
I am
silent?
going to remain silent.
Okay.
Say that
Yeah.
a lot.
Question. In lieu of do not consent to a search, would it be okay to say I retain my Fourth Amendment rights to protect my person?
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
The way we learned it, say I do not
Okay,
consent to a
right on.
search, that might count. I guess you'd have to like see what your lawyer thinks, or
Okay.
see how it plays in court. All right, so in this next skit, I am throwing a party at my house, and one of you, Earthworm here, is my guest at the party, and so you go over here, please. So in here is my house, and right here, this is the front door of the house, and we don't have an actual door, so we're just gonna like mime it, I guess. So like, here's the door, and out here, this is the porch. So, I'm throwing this party, we're getting down. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I'll get it.
they want, talk to them or something.
Hey, officer, how you doing?
Hi, I got a noise complaint about this party. Do you mind if I?
Can you do that?
Yeah, thank you. Hello. Yeah, I got a noise complaint about
Hey,
this party.
what are you doing here?
Oh, your friend let me in.
Okay, are you sure you can
Oh.
just be,
Huh? What's this?
that's not mine. I don't even use illegal drugs. Somebody from the party must have just left it here, I think.
Okay, so you're saying that somebody in this party bought this marijuana, but not you. You don't do drugs.
Yeah, no, I think somebody probably just left it here. I don't have anything to do with that.
Yeah,
kind of
you're
thing.
under arrest for possession.
But it's not even mine. So, are you
This is Caroline.
Yes. All right. So what went wrong in that sketch? I'm so worried about that.
Open the door.
All right. Yeah.
He kind of gave
Who
possession of
opened
his
the
house
door?
to his friend.
Yeah. The friend opened the door. Absolutely. No good. What else?
His friend let the cops.
Yeah.
And started talking to him too.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, big thing, non-resident opened the door. Obviously, like, residents shouldn't talk to cops, just like, like people in your car shouldn't talk to cops, like people in your house shouldn't be opening the door or talking to cops. Just like in the car, the plain view law applies. So if you have a window, you might want to like draw your blinds. Like if a cop sneaking around, like looking in your window and sees something that they think might be like an illegal object, they can like
or an illegal activity?
or an illegal activity, they could go in and see it. So when you go to when cops come to your door, you do have the right to not answer the door at all. You can make that decision. However, it might be a good idea to see what they want. Like if there's a noise complaint or your friend is blocking your neighbor's driveway, so it's totally 100% up to you. You do not have to answer the door for the cops. If you do answer the door for the cops, like we suggest taking a witness out with you. Of course, not letting the cops in the door. Don't talk to the cops while you're in the house. You go outside, again with the restricting access to your property, shutting your door, locking it, having your witness with you to observe any misconduct, to observe you not consenting to searches is always a good idea. Let's see. You don't have to stay outside unless you're being detained. Like if the cop just wants to chat you up on your porch, you're allowed to ask, am I being detained or am I free to go? And if you're not being detained, you're allowed to go inside and leave the cop on the your porch all night if that's what they want. If they have your home is very, very, very strongly constitutionally protected. The only way in most situations that cops can get into your home is if A, you let them in, or B, they have a warrant. If they, yes?
Is that any different for apartments versus a house that you own? No.
I
Okay.
don't think so. Yes, so they are either getting into your house by you letting them in, opening the door for them and inviting them inside, or if they have a warrant. If they do say they have a warrant, it's a good idea to ask to see the warrant. They might not give it to you right away or at all, but it's always good to ask. Make sure that all of the information on the warrant is correct, that it's the correct address, the correct date, the correct time. If not, then that warrant might be invalid. And again, it's never a good idea. It can never hurt you to not consent to a search. So even if they do have a warrant, even if it looks legit, it's always a good idea to not consent to any search, because if problems come up later, then that makes it good. I think that's...
If they think they have a right to
Yeah.
come in, whether that be with justification or not, if they're determined to come into your house, either legally or illegally,
Mhm.
you do have the right to prevent an illegal entry into your house, right? You do have the right to physically resist. However, if the cops are determined to come in, be that legally or illegally, they're probably getting in, right? You physically resisting is A, probably not going to stop them, and B, probably going to result in injuries and felony charges. That's all we have to say on that topic. So we're gonna redo the skit with someone as the resident, and what's that person gonna do differently? Answer the door themselves.